All right, blessed love, blessed love. Welcome to Open Discussion. How you guys doing? An open discussion, we discuss different topics where people free to share their opinion. We do not discriminate. We do not change people from their belief. That's not our intention. You're free to believe what you want. So don't get offended if someone says something that you might not agree with. All right, let's just have open dialogue, open discussion where we discuss different topics. All right. So how you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys doing wonderful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I cannot say thanks enough. But all right, guys, this is Planter, and I'm hosting a herb garden challenge. All right, I'm hosting a herb garden challenge. The name is Planter Herb Garden Challenge 2023. All right, and I also post a lot of videos on my channel about gardening. But I'm doing this challenge because I want to encourage people to grow some herbs. At least you could wake up in the morning, walk outside, and get some fresh herb. Why not? You could walk out in the garden and get some fresh herbs to make your seasoning, to put in your pot, to flavor your pot, to do whatever you like. All right. So and at the same time, we will be learning about different type of herbs, which is very important to me. So the Herb Garden Challenge begin on the 1st of February. The 4th of February is where the Herb Garden Challenge begin, and you was to upload your video no earlier than the 1st of February. And I also give an extension to, I think was the 6th of February. That was the deadline to able to participate in this Herb Garden Challenge. Anything after that will not be considered as counted in the challenge, but we appreciate you still for even trying to grow some herbs. We encourage everyone to try to grow some herbs because it's very important. So even though you're not in the challenge, we still encourage you to grow some herbs because we believe it's very important to grow some herbs. Why not? All right. So guys, I just want to make sure that the rules are followed because the first price is $200, second price is $100, third price is $50. Shout out to Miss Queen for contributing $150 to this challenge. Make us able to have two other winners. So shout out to you, Miss Queens. We appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I have to shout out to Fifi Johnny for helping me writing down the names while I'm doing the live. She was writing down the names them for the people who want to participate in this journey. Thank you very much. Thank you for your help. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing an amazing job. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to Fifi, you should definitely check her out. If you're trying to grow some chicken and some turkey and you have no idea of what you're doing, I do believe you can learn something from her. Also, she grow food as well. So shout out to each and every one out there who putting in the work. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Well, as you see, tonight topic will be soil and patience. This is the topic of tonight. Soil and patience. All right. And I also want to thank my new followers. Thank you guys for taking me to 4,000 and counting subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for your contribution within this journey. I also want to say shout out to the people who truly appreciate what I'm doing. Shout out to you guys, the people who truly appreciate what I'm doing and the information I'm sharing. All right? Shout out to each and every one of you. You guys know who you are. Shout out to you guys for the encouragement. I have people was following me from day one and still following me. Shout out to each and every one of you for that as well. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for all your support. But I must say, shout out to the people who appreciate what I'm doing or who are acknowledging what I'm doing. Because all I'm trying to do is help, motivate, and prepare people for, equip them for survival. Put them in survival mode, equip them for survival. And how I do it, I'm not telling you got to spend a bunch of money out there to be equipped. We just promote the simplest way possible. I appreciate you guys. Hey, Bamet with Arthur, but now you doing? Thank you for being here. Truly appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you for being here. All right. Yes, tonight topic is really about soil and patience. Soil and patience. In order to build good soil for your garden, in order to do that, you have to have patience and discipline with yourself. If you don't have patience and discipline, you will always get distracted. You will always get distracted and you will always see other things and feel there's a need for you to use them. So you have to stand your ground if you want to build good soil. You have to stand your ground. Patient. Patient, you got to be patient in order for you to build good soil. Number one is not going to happen overnight. That's number one. It surely ain't going to happen overnight, and you got to be patient. But I guarantee you, with patience and doing the right thing, you could create a beautiful soil. You could create soil that anything you put in the soil will grow. It doesn't matter what. Anything you put in the soil, it will grow. Why? Because you take the time out. You did it from the foundation. You said it right. You didn't try to cut shortcut. There's no shortcut in building your soil. There's absolutely no shortcut in building your soil. You have to do it the correct way. And when you do it the correct way, then you will realize that you create a soil that anything you stock in that soil will definitely grow. I truly think it. Yes, it do take some time. That's the honest truth. This is why I'm saying you got to have discipline and you got to have patience in order to build a beautiful soil in your garden. You can get distracted very easy. There's a lot of people sharing a bunch of information out there about product that they don't even know about. They have no understanding about the product, but they're using it and they're promoting it to you. You see? Take your time and do your soil right, and it's gonna last longer. Just like if you take your time and you build your house, you build your house on solid foundation, then you wouldn't have a problem. Your house gonna stand up. It might even stand up against hurricane. It might even stand up against tornadoes. It might even stand up against earthquake. You see what I'm saying? Because you build it right from the foundation. So it's important for you to have discipline and patience. If you're trying to grow food for long term. Eddie Mood, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. If you're trying to grow food for long term, it's wise to start out very simple and very yes, so you make sure that you do your soil right from the get-go. Listen me, guys. When I start out planting, I start out on clay soil. When I realize it's clay soil I'm dealing with, I realize you got to do something about this soil. But guess what? It never stopped me from planting. I still plant, right? I still continue plant. But I refuse to use anything I'm hearing about. I refuse. I just wanted to do something different, like how I see my parents, foreparents, how they do it. I just want to do it different. So I start out from clay soil. But I guarantee you, today, if you look in my garden, you ain't gonna see clay soil in my raised bed then. You ain't gonna see clay soil. And guess what? I did not take soil and take it there. I be very patient. Hey David, what's up, man? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Yes, I was very patient with my soil. I refused to add any fruits I did not grow. I refused to add any scrap that comes out your kitchen that I did not grow. I refuse to do all these things because a lot of people say you could use bone. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Guys, I'm not here to tell you what to use. You do what you want to do. But hear me out. When a lot of people say you could use bone, you could get worms, you could use fruit, vegetables, whatever you could use meat, you could use fish, you could use whatever. But something about it tells me, no, I don't want to add none of that to my soil. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time and build this soil and build this soil correct. And I take my time and I build the soil, and today I'm not regretting. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to go and buy anything to throw in my raised bed. What I do my own method. Well, I wouldn't say Hey, Chipper, Chet Firearm, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Well, I wouldn't say my own stuff. I will say what I learned. Let me tell you, this is the thing about learning. This is the thing about learning. My parents and grandparents and uncle and stuff show me gardening on a level. You see what I'm saying? The way they teach me gardening, they teach me at a certain level. But I take it to another level. You see what I'm saying? I take it to another level. You see? So, but the basic of gardening come from my parents. But I take it to another level. How I take it to another level? Because I start to study the soil. I always, as a little boy, always into soil, always messing with the soil, always playing in the soil, always doing whatever in the soil. I diversity love, how you doing? Right? I always doing everything in the soil. You know what I'm saying? My hand always messing up in the soil. But all these times, I was studying the soil as a little boy, studying the soil, studying the texture, studying everything about the soil. So I take what my parents and them teach me, I take it to another level. So I start looking into soil, I start studying soil. Hey, Urban Garden Chronicles, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes. So I start looking into soil deeper now. So I start using the same thing that I see they was using. I start using the same thing I see they was using. And I see where, yes, this thing is really working. If you're not there, you're in a different place, it's still working. So I continue dealing with soil, checking the soil, planting, doing a lot of experiment too. I also do a lot of experiment in my garden. So I do know a lot about plants, and I also do a lot about soil. The difference with me, I go into the depths of gardening. I go in. I don't just plant and just grow and then no. I go into the depth of gardening. I study gardening. I did not go to college to study it, but I study it hands-on. And what is better than studying it hands-on and learning along the way? So don't get caught up when you have to go college to learn these things. No. A lot of people come out of college don't have an idea what to do. They learn stuff, but they don't have an idea what to do when they actually get doing the work. Not knocking the people them from college. Shout out to you guys who take the time out, go to college, learn what you got to learn. Shout out to you guys. Not knocking you. I'm just saying. All right. So I've been studying soil and I've been studying plants. And what I realize, I've learned that a lot of these things we throw around our plants don't really help. Yes, yes, hands on, yes. That's the real thing. What I've learned with my experiment doing garden for all these years, I've learned that a lot of these things mess up your soil. They suck the juice, the texture out of your soil. And hey, Destiny Oasis, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Right? And they really mess with your soil. And you tell yourself that you're really doing something. You know, you going into this place boasting, spending your money and believe, oh yes, these things is really working. But at the end of the day, these things mess with your soil. A lot of these things mess with your soil. A lot of things I see people spraying their plants with kills a lot of pests up in the garden that you need. You see what I'm saying? When these things fall off from your tree and fall to the root of the plant, while you're spraying them, whatever it is, roll down and go right to the root of the plant. And what it do? It kills the worms, the pests. So these things is really not helping your garden. A lot of them, I'm not going to call no name about them, but a lot of them don't really work. So this is why I will stick to growing my stuff natural. I have over 900 videos and all of them loaded with information about growing food natural. I've been posting video for over 6 years. I never stray away from how I grow up my food. I maintain that way of growing food. And what it did, it made me get better and better and better and better. Because what I do, I learn, I pay attention. I don't just walk out in the garden and plant some food and walk away. And no, I pay attention up in my, when come and gardening. I do my own experiment. I know what plant need. Trust me, there's so much I can tell you about plants, individual plants. So much I can tell you. Because I do my own research. I ain't got to Google anything to know about a plant. I do my own research in my garden because everyone should do that. Because when you planting, the following year you should get better. The following year you should get better. The following year you should get better. You should just improve, not remain the same like how you start. You should improve along the way. All right? Because you're growing food. You're supposed to study them. You're supposed to study your soil. You're supposed to know what's going on with your soil. A lot of times, there's worms cutting the root of your plant. Because sometimes what happens, people introduce pests into their garden from the fruits that they buy, from the meat that they add to their compost, from whatever. They introduce these pests, these worms. And what these worms do, it eat the root. They feed off the root of your plant. And what you see, you start seeing leaves start drying and the plant ain't looking healthy anymore. And what some people do, some people run to the store and get stuff to throw around them. You got to figure out what is going on. Before you run to the store, you add a little more water. If you see no result, you stop watering it. If you see no result, maybe you need to clay a little clay around the root, clay some soil from around the root and see what's going on. Because sometimes that tree is the problem. It's either too much water, not enough water, or there's a pest eating it down. But what we like to do, we like to, there have to be something by the store that's to take care of this problem. We're not trying to figure out how we're going to fix this problem. We're looking for the easy way out. But there's no easy way out when you're trying to grow healthy food. It's either you're trying to grow healthy food or you're trying to keep up with the people them who growing it and selling it. I feel if I'm growing my food, I'm going to have pride in growing my food, and I'm gonna be very skeptical. Hi, Buji Prepper, how you doing? Hi, GT Junior Alaska, how you doing? Thank you guys for being here. Yes, so a lot of food, a lot of these things we put into the soil mess with our soil more than helping us. I know anyone could watch the soil that I deal with. Anyone could watch the soil and see that some real decent soil. But like I'm gonna tell you guys again, I start out with clay soil. That's how I start, with clay. But patient and discipline allow me to be stubborn enough to say, I'm not adding none of these things I see and hear you guys talking about. Not you guys, not you guys. Other people talking about, I refuse to use them because I've been hearing about them before I even know you guys. But I just refuse to use them because I see with my own eyes what they did to other people. So this is why I recommend, if you grow in a garden, this is my recommendation. It's up to you guys. You want to go to the store and buy these things, that's on you. I'm not telling you what to do. But what I recommend, try to grow your food as natural as possible. Your food tastes better. Your food have more nutrition, more vitamins. When you grow them natural, the smell is different. The taste is different. Everything just tastes right. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes people, you go in these places loaded with pepper and you cannot even smell the pepper. If I pick a bowl of pepper, the scent of the pepper is so strong. It's so strong, like it's just going up in your nose. But other place you will go and you ain't smelling anything. Absolutely nothing. So it's either you want to eat healthy or you want to just eat food. That's on you guys. That's your decision. You got to decide what you want to do with your growing food. I create this channel. To show, to motivate, to help people save money, to help people, show people that your garden ain't got to be fancy to produce. You ain't got to buy flower containers for $60, $80 for grow tomatoes. You ain't got to do that. You could just get a bucket. You could find a bucket somewhere, put some soil in it, and plant something in it, and take care of it. And it might even produce more than the container you spend $80 for. So here I show, and I don't just talk, I show. You can do it without spending any money in your garden. You could plant a garden without spending any form of money inside of it. Like this year, I'm not planning to spend a dime. Why I'm not planning to spend a dime? Because I have my seed. I already prepare my soil. So I don't have to add these things. So this is what I'm saying. If you know you want to plant food for the long term, make sure you do it right from the get-go. Don't watch where you see other people doing and where they're putting in their garden. You focusing on, I want to do my thing natural. I want to grow organic food. Do you see how much they sell organic food for? And who knows if it's organic? I don't know if it's organic. That's what they say. That's what they put on it. You see what I'm saying? So you do it yourself. How you do it yourself? You trying to grow food for a long term. Be patient. Be disciplined. Don't be distracted. Because when you get distracted, you see somebody run and buy, oh yes, I'm using this and I'm putting this in my soil. I'm putting this in my container force. And you get distracted. This is why I said discipline. When come and walking on soil, you got to have discipline and patience. Because it's so much stuff out there that it become easy to be distracted. But you watching a video and see somebody, Equator 7, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Right? By you watching a video and see somebody using a certain product, if you ain't have patience and discipline, you might find yourself the next day in the store buying the same product, right? But at Plant a Garden TV, we don't do that. We don't sell product. We just introduce the way we grow our food naturally. We show you how you can do the same thing and grow your food. I'm not up here trying to sell a product. I'm showing you where you can go and get the same product. There's leaf falling in your yard every day, every fall, or if not in your yard, wherever. If you're able to get some, you should hold on to them. Just remember, it's not gonna happen overnight. If you decide to grow food in the long run, in the long term, if you decide to grow food in the long term, do it right. That's all I say. Do it right. Start off simple and natural. Hey, Fifi Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. You know, you start off simple and natural. By starting off simple and natural, in a few years, you will be happy. You will be happy when you see the kind of soil you have now, where you growing your own food, where your soil is so rich and healthy. Just looking at the soil make you feel happy. Just looking at the soil make you feel happy. After knowing the discipline and the patience, the discipline and the patience you had to grow this, to create this soil, and let nature help you create this soil, it's a beautiful thing. Because you know what? There's no guilt. Because you know you did it right. You did your soil right. So now you have this soil where you could plant anything and they just grow. Beautiful. Your garden green. Your garden don't have green leaf. I mean, if you guys looking at my garden, if you guys really pay attention to my garden, you guys will see what I'm talking about. You do not see yellow leaf in my garden. Everything green and fresh. So my garden proof natural things could produce a beautiful garden for you. Hey, Tara Jones, Williamson, how you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right, I hope I didn't miss anybody. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. But yes, soil, the soil comes to in order to build a healthy soil. It comes with discipline. It comes with patience. You cannot be distracted, because if you get distracted, you're going to fall off. You see what I'm saying? You will fall off, because you will see somebody doing something and telling you, oh yes, and this is good, and then you fall off and you want to use it. If you ask me a lot of these things name, I don't know. You know why I don't know? Because I'm never interested to know. You see where I'm coming from? I never care to know because I don't want no distraction from these things. I want to maintain a natural garden that I did not add anything to. When you look at the worms in my soil, they long like this. You know what I'm saying? Long like this and thick, fat. Soil is rich. How? Because of what I do. What I add and the nature break it down for me. I don't rush the soil. This is why I do not fight to plant fall garden. I use the fall to walk on my soil. It's okay if I use soil for my wood to mix with potting soil. I'm doing. Oh, yes, that's wonderful. Oh, yes. That's some wonderful soil you have there, Tara Jones. Beautiful. Yes, you should definitely use it because I do use it and it works beautiful. It have my herbs, them looking so pretty. My kitchen herbs, my basil. They have them look pretty and green. So yes, use that. That's wonderful. I recommend that. All right. ACC Texas Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes, guys. So when we talk about building soil, patience. You cannot take patience out the picture. You cannot take patience out the picture. Patience and discipline. All right, Tara Jones Williamson, no problem. I'm telling you, you have to have discipline. If you don't have discipline, I guarantee you will fall off. I refuse to learn about other things. I don't pay attention. A lot of them, I don't know the name because I never interested. I don't even want to know the name. I don't look at them. I don't want to hear about them because I'm not using them. So because of that, it helped me to stay away from these things. And over the years, because of discipline, because of the discipline and the patience, now look at the soil. I'm telling you, if I push my hand down in the soil and leave it for a few days, it's going to grow. If I put my foot down in the soil, leave it for a few days, it's going to grow. That's the kind of soil. The worms down in, and you know what? When you have rich soil, when your soil is rich, you do see these worms down inside there. You know what I'm saying? You do see them. And when I tell you, I did a video the other day showing my soil, and the worm was like this long, about 10 inches long, and very thick. That indicate to you the richness of the soil. So what I'm saying to you guys, hey Angela Garden Delight, how you doing? Thank you for being here. So what I'm saying to you guys is you don't have to add these things because they don't help. A lot of them really don't help. If I was adding these things, I would not be having these worms at these size because they would get killed out years ago. You see what I'm saying? They want to die already. I wouldn't be seeing them. But because I'm not doing it, they're growing long and thick. If you guys interested in growing an organic garden, I have 900 and something videos on my channel. That's if you're interested, is up to you. You can check out some of them, watch how I grow, watch what I do, watch what I put in the soil, watch and try create your own garden. That one was exactly Fifi Johnny. Exactly. That one was like a snake. For real. Why? Because of the length of time they're there. And I'm not messing with them. I'm not harming them. I'm not adding nothing to kill them, to damage them. I'm mostly allowing them to do what nature want them to do. And what they do, they create this marvelous soil for you. You have to let nature do the work in your garden. You have to do that. Hello, unicorn lady tech. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Okay, you see, Sissy Texas garden said she thought it was a snake. That's what I'm telling you. You see, I have two people who see that video and able to tell you they thought it was a snake. The length of the worm and it thick. It ain't just long. It pretty thick. So that's all I'm saying, guys. You could do it. You could do it. You definitely can do it. It's not that complicated. And the way I see, not knocking anybody on how they do their gardening, that's them. You do your garden however you want. But some people make garden feel, some people will run people away from gardening the way the kind of stuff they make it seems like they have to get in order to start a garden. Some people will make you say, oh no, I cannot do it this year because I don't have enough money. Yes, some people will naturally make you run from gardening when you start to see the prices. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing you that you ain't got to spend all that money in no garden. You ain't got to do that. Once the container is big enough, that plant will produce. Once you take care of the plant will produce. Once you do, and container garden, guys, you got to remember. Let's talk about container garden for a few minutes. Container garden, you got to remember, you have the soil in a container. You don't have the soil underground. It's in a container, right? So what happened is, you have to make sure you nourish that soil in the container. You have to make sure you nourish that soil in that container. Because what's going to happen, that soil will eventually start drying out and getting weak. You see what I'm saying? Getting weak, and then it's not doing what it's supposed to do. So what I recommend every fall, you take some of the soil out. Take out some of the soil and maybe add a few leaves or a few grass or whatever. Just add it inside there and then cover it back with the soil and leave it all through the winter. Let nature do its work. You have to nourish your soil. Don't leave it in your garage. Put it Add some leaf and grass into it and leave it outside. Let nature work on that for you. By the time it's spring, you have beautiful soil ready, waiting for you. Okay, somebody have a question. Let me see. All right. That was me. I was about to be discouraged, but then set my mind to get at many free trips. Definitely. Well, I'm telling you right now, Tara Jones Williamson. I'm telling you right now, with this channel could help you not to spend a dime in your garden. Because that's what we do. That's how we do our thing. Our thing is to keep you from spending a dime. Our thing is to keep you growing food, healthy food. Our thing is to make sure we ain't damage the worms in the garden. Our thing is very important. We take it very serious when come and growing food. So here I have over 900 videos, sis, that if you're interested, there's a lot you can learn about growing these food, and you don't have, just like what you said, you was about to be discouraged. Exactly. Because people, listen, you got to remember, a lot of people now start doing garden. And I'm not trying to offend anyone, but a lot of people now start to do garden just the other day. So they're still learning, which I'm learning as well. I'm not saying I know everything. I'm still learning. But there's a lot of people that still learning and don't really understand the basic of gardening. So yes, their mind is set on buying everything. But the way we set our mind is not to buy anything. You see what I'm saying? We want to grow our garden without buying anything. Some people see it as, oh, I got to go buy the compost. I got to go buy this container for $30. I got to go buy, you see what I'm saying? When you could buy a bucket for $4. It mightn't look as fancy as the container, but it's going to produce. So we're trying to save money, not trying to spend a bunch of money. And I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people put out hundreds of dollars in their garden. And their garden do not produce the way they expect it to. Hundreds of dollars. So over here, we're showing you where you could create garden, productive garden, without spending. That's where this channel is designed to do. This is where we about over here. Not to get in your pocket, but to help you push in your pocket. That's what we do over here. I always put earthworms in my container. That makes a lot of sense as well. Because you need these things to help with your soil. So earthworm is something good to put inside your soil. Yeah. So to plant a garden can be cheap, almost free. Yeah, definitely. It is very cheap, but if you don't understand the basic of gardening, if you do not understand the basic of gardening, you will spend a bunch of money. I'm not spending. I just do my garden and didn't spend any money. The most time I spend is like if I buy, maybe if I buy a fruit tree, that might make me spend some money. But when you talk about squash, tomato, okra, I'm not buying these things. I'm sowing my own seed. This is why it's important to save your seed. You have to think outside the box. There are nothing but young trees by me. So I get free leaf from. All right, okay, all right. You do what you gotta do. Yes, at least you save it. Worms, red, blue. I don't put worms in my container, but they find their way in them. That happened too as well. That happened too as well. Because, like for instance, right? My compost there. I don't put no worm. I don't put nothing inside there. But when you go in the compost and you start scraping and look through, you see all type of worm. You see all type of insect. That's nature walking on your soil there. That is nature. That's the best thing. When you go underneath your soil, right? When you go underneath the compost and you scrape from underneath, look at the soil, the color of the compost. It's dark. It's dark. My opinion, I wouldn't add nothing to my compost. No meat, no bone, no outside anything. If I ain't grow it, it's not going in my compost. That's me. That's my opinion. Yes, Angela Garden Delight. There's people spend hundreds of dollars every year in their garden and never have a successful garden. Hundreds of dollars. We want to show you where you could spend just a few bucks, few dollars, and have a beautiful garden producing in abundance. That part, okay. That's good. Yes. All right, Bennett with Arthur Butler. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you here. Peace and love, man. I appreciate you here. All right. Yes, guys. So when we're talking about soil, you cannot get away from patience. You cannot get away from discipline. Hey, Save and Sanctify, what's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We cannot get away from discipline and we cannot get away from patience. Because like I keep saying, without patience, you will fall off. You will see somebody using something and you just feel you should use it too. So discipline and patience help you create beautiful soil. I mean, in anything you do, discipline and patience plays a big part in it. Yes. All right, guys, how you guys doing tonight? What's going on? Thank you guys for coming out tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget, guys, your next. Okay, let's talk about the Herb Garden Challenge for a minute. Guys, we have, if anyone new here, we have a Herb Garden Challenge going on so far. And I'm enjoying it. But I played out some rules, guys, and I'm dead serious with these rules. Because somehow or the other, we got to follow some kind of rules to keep things in line. Okay? If you guys did not hear the rules and you have somebody you could reach out to, you should reach out to them. Because these rules stand. All right? The rules are you upload on the 4th of February. I give an extension to the 6th of February. Yeah, the 6th. Hey, Lassus Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Right? I give to the 6th. But I saw a video upload up to 30. I see somebody upload a new video that they now join. Listen, me, I'm grateful that you guys see the channels and wanna draw and wanna come. I'm grateful, but I already said it as a cutoff on the 6th. So I'm really sorry, but keep, even though you're not taking part, please continue growing these hubs. I will appreciate that. But the only people that qualify for this is who upload their video before the deadline. All right, I hope I'm making myself clear. And guys, I'm making it clear again. You cannot upload video any day different than the 25th of this month and the 5th of next month and the 25th of the other month of the same month. So basically, every month you're gonna be uploading the 1st and the 5th. Let me go over this again. Every month you're gonna be uploading your video the 5th of the month and the 25th of the month. Not any other time. Remember, the 5th and the 25th go right down till we hit June. Okay? The prize giveaway gonna be on June the 30th. But you will not be, guys, listen to me very carefully. Not on the 6th, not on the 7th, not on the 24th, not on the 26th. Please follow the rules, lest everything go smooth. Because I'll be choosing the days when I'll be looking at these videos. So the 5th and the 25th. All right? And don't forget, guys, please support each other. Look at the big picture here. Please support each other. All right? A executive session 420. What's up? How you doing? Good night, Leslie and Ben. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Yes. And along the way, I upload videos trying to help the new gardeners, especially with their seedlings. Because a lot of new gardeners involved now in gardening. A lot of people reach out to me in email. You know, you'll be surprised. A lot of people don't really be on YouTube. In the comment, a lot of people don't comment, but they will email you and tell you how you're doing such an amazing job. So I appreciate these people as well. Even though you're not in the chat or you're not commenting, but for reach out to me and tell me the amazing job I'm doing. I appreciate you guys, because, and shout out to all the people, man, who see what I'm doing and who appreciate what I'm doing. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys for that. And you know what? I have, you know, I got to thank, I have over 500 new people add to my channel. So I have to thank each and every one of you for joining, for subscribing to my channel. Thank each and every one of you. I truly appreciate you guys for coming and give me that support and subscribe to my channel. So now I'm over 4,000 subscribers. My goodness. Thank you guys. I truly appreciate you guys for seeing what I'm doing, and know that I'm doing it from my heart. Know that I'm only trying to help. I'm not trying to take nothing from no one. I'm only trying to help. I'm only trying to motivate. I'm only trying to uplift people and help the new gardeners who now trying to grow some food. So shout out to all the people who acknowledge what I'm doing. Thank you guys. And thank to all my subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. I also got to welcome the almost 600 subscribers in the past so much days that joined my channel. Welcome to my channel. I appreciate you guys. All right? Peace and love to each and every one of you. Yes. Hey, OG Living Life, how you doing? What's going on? Thank you for being here. All right. So let's go. Oh, man. Oh, thank you, Urban. Thank you. Thank you. Truly appreciate that. Yes, thank you, Leslie and Bell, for all your support as well. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for that, man. I appreciate you guys for acknowledging what I'm doing. I truly appreciate. And this is what I'm saying. This is what I will keep saying. Just be positive. Just post your video. Once your video out there, anything could happen. People will find you. Your messages, nobody can keep you back from growing. Once you have that message that people want, nobody can keep you back from growing yet. Nobody can do that. We have a wall out there just waiting for information. So shout out to each and every one of you. Shout out to Fifi Johnny. Thank you, Fifi Johnny, for helping me out with this challenge, because you was helping me writing down these names. Yes, you was helping me. You basically was helping me with this challenge with the names then, because in the ollies, when we was talking about it, we was saying press 1. And Fifi always take the time out to write down the names of the people who press 1. So if you haven't subscribed to Fifi Johnny, please check out Fifi Johnny. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me see. Thank you, Planter. Don't ever stop what you're doing in this community. I hope you're doing well. You are doing well, inspiring more and more people. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. Shout out to Lashos Johnny. Wait, as I was putting my mods them back, oh man, I got to go back inside there. Thank you, Lashos Johnny, for all your support. I appreciate you. Thank you, Urban Gardening. Thank you, OG Living Life. Thanks everybody up in here, man. Well, thank you, Triple Chet Firearm. Thank you, Duval. Thank you, Tara. I don't know if it's your first time here, but you are so welcome here. We appreciate you here. Thank you, Diversity Love. Thank you, Executive Session 420. Thank you, Angela Garden Delight. Thank you, Unicorn Lady Tech. Thanks every Gucci Pepper. Thanks Prepper. Thanks everyone for coming up in here tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for even taking the time out to come up inside here. I appreciate you guys, and I will just continue trying to motivate and uplift people. All right? Okay, so let's move on. Hey, Sandra, living a full life. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. Yes, guys. So now the Garden Challenge is really booming. The Garden Challenge is being promoted on other platform. Shout out to Sinach. Is Sinach her name is? Yeah, Sinach, right. Shout out to Sinach because she promoted it over. I see she promoted it over on Facebook. Listen me. The thing is really growing. I don't know how you guys see it, but it's growing. And if you guys, I'm telling you guys, yes, yes, yes. Yes, sign love. Yes, yes. I don't know if I pronounced it right. But shout out to her because I see she over there promoting the challenge, guys. Yeah, you understand? So the challenge is growing even though people is not in the challenge. People look forward to of watching the challenge. It's now begin. The only video is up is the video that people post. You know what I'm saying? Sowing their seed. It is that's just the beginning. People gonna be coming to look at when the seed germinate. Hey, the Isaac family, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Hi, Miss Shirley Oji Garden, how you doing? Thank you for being here. You see what I'm saying? It's promoting. And like I said, whoever win, I'm gonna promote their channel for a week. Okay? Whoever win this, I'm gonna be promoting your channel every week. Shout out to Miss Audrey. Miss Audrey is a new gardener, guys. And the little motivation, you know, we got to motivate the new gardeners, the new people. We got to motivate them that encourage them. You know what I'm saying? Encourage them, let them know, yes, I can do it. Okay? Let's do it. Let's make this work. This Herb Garden Challenge is amazing. Don't know how you guys seeing it, but it's amazing because I'm hearing about it on different platforms. So it's definitely growing and people will be looking forward. All I'm saying to you guys, if it's me and you, I want to help promote it as well because it, it will help you. So that's up to you guys. I'm not telling you what you got to do, all right? It's so awesome what this challenge has done. People are so driven to grow their own homes, though. Yes, 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 yes. And the good thing about it is not just on YouTube. It has transformed to other platforms where people actually saying that they're going and start their home garden and thanking me for motivating them. Even in this challenge, yes, people say they wasn't going to do any garden, but because of the challenge, they decide, let's go and do this. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it ain't no loss in this thing. At the end of the day, you're going to walk away with all your fresh herbs in your garden and you still stand a chance of winning a prize at the end of the day and still stand a chance of getting your channel promoted. And don't forget, next year, we're going again next year. And next year is ain't going to be 5 plant, it's going to be 10 plant next year. So we're going to be dealing with 10 plant instead of 5 plant. So we're going bigger. And you cannot plant the same herbs you plant this year. You got to come with different herbs next year. So you see, we're going to be learning about different herbs. And they're going to make we start to look into their benefit at the same time. So now where we're gonna be seeing, okay, so if I got to plant 10 herbs, I want to plant 10 herbs that I want. So now what you're gonna do, you're gonna be studying which herb you want to plant, the one with benefit. You see, so you are educating yourself at the same time. It ain't no loss in this challenge. It ain't no loss. It's all about gaining. Boards and stuff, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, a new subscriber? All right. Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you for subscribing and you are welcome. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subbing. And over here, we have a lot of gardeners over here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. We appreciate you. All right. I always in replay. Yes, I'm growing herbs, but having a challenge with my phone. Can't post right now. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Sandra living full life. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, at the same time, keep growing your herbs and don't forget, next year we're going again. So make sure that phone is working for next year. All right, but guess what? Still grow your herb. Even though you might be taking part, please continue growing your herb. And next year, be ready and prepared. All right? We appreciate you and thank you for watching the replay. We appreciate that. AC Roberts, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Peace, man. All right. Yes, yes, I do know Garden of Eden. Yes, yes, I do know. Oh, okay. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You see, this is what I'm talking about. That's all we got to do, man. Just stay positive, share the information, uplift people. People going to find us. Just stay positive, guys. Stay positive. Post your videos. Yes, I have been checking out the benefit of various herbs. This is what I'm saying. Is nothing to lose in this. It's all learning about herbs. This is what it's about. Aha, beautiful. Hey, Bessie and Johnny, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Oh, here's your brother. Oh, okay. All right, all right, all right. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you here. Thank you for coming here. Okay, yeah, I know him. I know them. Yes, they comment on my video. I check out the channel as well. A matter of fact, I subscribe to them. I subscribe to them as well. Yes, guys. So it ain't nothing to lose in the whole garden challenge. And please do not hesitate to grow your herbs, even though we had also do a deadline, because I wanted to make sure that everybody get their herbs growing in time. So I had us to do a deadline, even though I see a video uploaded today. Yeah, I see a new video uploaded today from someone, but the deadline already passed. So they're going to have to compete for next year. But guys, do not get discouraged. Still grow your herbs, even though if you're not competing. All right? And I hope you guys was paying attention to me. Well, a lot of new people up in here, so I'm not sure if you guys. But I was telling you guys since last year to prepare your soil, even in the containers. I was telling you guys to prepare your soil for the spring. If you did that, you're in a beautiful shape right now. All right? If you did that, you're in beautiful shape. I will tell my friends and you. All right, all right, all right. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, guys. So if you did that, you want to be in a good shape right now because you're supposed to fix your soil in the fall, throughout the winter, and now you have a beautiful soil just waiting for you. You know, I feel so excited because guess what? I went out and I planted some kale. I planted some kale and I planted some cabbage and I planted some broccoli. So I have kale, broccoli, and cabbage growing right at this moment. Oh, yes. You guys gonna see. You guys gonna see very soon. My soil in my backwoods, so it's prepared. Oh, all right. That's what I'm talking about, Tara Jones. Yes, your soil is already prepared. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You see, when the other shoot, when I go, because I pay attention to compost, right? And when I go to the store and I look at the compost them, the honest truth is a lot of them still need to be broken down. They ain't broke down enough. So they are not gonna feed your plant this year. They might be broken down for next year. You see what I'm saying? For next year, but not this year. So this is why you got to prepare your soil. Only that these things will get time for breakdown and are basically waiting on the plant. I'm so I'm so sleepy. I walk in the garden and just got off work. Oh, so you're tired? Okay, I understand. I understand. I understand. It happens. But yes, guys, just make sure, just make sure when you buy your soil, make sure you watch the soil, the compost. Make sure you look at it. If you see it woody and it don't make any sense, that's the honest truth. Because it's really not going to do anything for your plant that season. Absolutely nothing. I plant this is my first garden, but now I understand why you said prepare the soil. Yes, exactly. You right. I know you used to hear me. I used to be saying that a lot. Prepare your soil in the fall, get it ready for the spring. So right now, your soil supposed to be there just waiting for the spring. Don't wait till the spring to prepare your soil. You see? Don't wait for the spring to prepare your soil. Start preparing them in the fall. I help him make video. Oh, that's wonderful, board and stuff. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, that's good to know. All right. Yes, that's cool. Thank you, Fifi Johnny. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, so you know, gardening is simple, very, very simple. But there are some rules that you have to follow if you want to be a successful gardener. If you want to be a successful gardener, there's rules you will have to follow. I don't care where you planting, whether you planting in Africa or whether you planting in Russia or wherever I don't care where you planting. There's rules you got to follow to be successful, especially when you're growing them natural. You see, Shortcut. A lot of people cut shortcut, and their shortcut is adding different things. And when these things do, they make your plants grow up fast, like a fast, right? But at the end of the day, what's in the fruit? What's in the vegetables? Sometimes not much. The plant's supposed to take its time and grow. You ain't supposed to add anything for the plant to shoot up. Just like animals. They're supposed to just grow as natural as possible. Just grow up. From the time we start adding all, listen to me, I'm hearing something, I don't know. I just want to know if the people who even mentioning these things know anything about these things that we throw around our food. Do they even know what's in these things? If you hear, I never recommend nothing to you guys. The only thing I ever talk about is vinegar and water. I never recommend nothing else to you guys. The only thing, vinegar and water. That's the only thing I ever talk about. When you're talking about something, you got to know what you're talking about. Or when you basically trying to tell somebody about a product, you should have some information about the product. You should have some information of how, at least have some kind of information. Not just using it because it's there to use. And most of the time, as far as I'm learning, you don't see, it's not like it has been any changes. But we're so used to, oh, we got to buy this, we got to buy that, we got to throw this around our plant, oh, the plant need this. We're so used to that we fall for it every time. When we could just create our own, get a little heap in the back, like if you have, this is for the people who have the backyard. I understand there's a lot of container garden growing as well, and balcony, so I can't relate this to them. But for the people who have the little space in the backyard, right? You should have your little leaf, your little stuff storing up in the corner right there, and just leave it there. Don't add nothing to it. You don't need to add nothing at all to that. Just leave it there. And that will break down right there for itself. And that is what you want to throw around your plant. That's what you need. All right. Oh, you just sub 200. All right. That's wonderful. All right. All right, Miss Shirley. I always prep in the fall because my garden sleep because it's winter month. Prepping in the fall is the best thing you can do. Anybody who follow me, here I talk about that a lot. Prepping in the fall and wait for the spring. Yeah. What would you say to someone who has a yard to plant but scared to because of their rabbit squirrel? Well, oh man, it was for, well, the only thing I can say, they shouldn't be scared. Scare should be out the picture, right? You should put scare out the picture. If you really want to grow some food and you're scared about rabbit and deer, I think you should fence it around a little. Just invest in some fence wire. You see? Just invest in some fence wire and start growing your food. That's the only thing I can see. And squirrel, they eat, but they don't eat everything. That's the thing about them. They will eat your fruits, but you still could grow a lot of things that they wouldn't bother. So I would not tell them not to grow. I will say, put a fence around the area that can keep out the bear, the deer, and the rabbit. Squirrel could climb, but do not make that discourage you. All right? Please don't. Hey, God on the feed, and what's up? How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Okay. Okay. For balcony, I saw a lady on YouTube hang clear shower curtain to make green. All right, all right. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever works. Yeah, that's a good idea, though. What zone I'm into? I think it's 7B. I think it's 7B around there. I have a video of critters just planting up for everyone. All right, right, okay. That makes sense. Yes, I mean, that's all I will say because you can't make these things block you from growing some food. You see what I'm saying? You already know that squirrel gonna eat you, but you could prepare from the deer and you could also prepare from the rabbit, you know? And also, squirrel will not eat every food you grow. They will eat some, but not everything. So at least grow some for them. You know? Yeah. Yes, yes, God, I love feed them. They grow food as well. All right, board and stuff. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you here. All right. Thank you. Yes, guys. So with container garden, I think you should prep, always prep in the fall if you have the space. And just allow your garden to your soil. Let nature work on it for these months. All these months, let nature walk on top of it. And once nature walking on it, what's gonna happen is gonna eventually break down. And when it break down, it will be there waiting for your plants in the spring. So you ain't gotta be worried. But when you wait until spring to start putting compost around your plant, putting these things around your plant, they're not going to help you plant that year. So basically, you will be growing food, but at the same time, these wood chipper, whatever it is not going to be helping your plant. And your plant need nutrition, your plant need minerals. So let nature, once you let nature do the work in your garden, you'll be all right. We just fight against nature, and that's the problem. You can't fight with nature. You can't win fighting with nature. Let nature do its work and create a beautiful garden for you. All right? All right, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. I would truly appreciate it, guys. I would truly appreciate it. Yes. So all I'm saying, especially for the gardeners, right? Especially for the gardeners. we're hitting the garden season right now. This is the heart of the garden season approaching right now. I'm going to give you 2 planting days in March. If you have a pen, you should write them down, because these planting days will be beautiful days to plant. If you have basically, if you're gonna be start growing in March, some people gonna be in May, but along the way, I'm gonna be giving you some planting days that you should try out. Yes, if you want to try these days, write them down and watch what I'm talking about. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. All right. Sorry for that. Okay, so you is May the 15th. All right. Okay. I'm gonna be okay. So if you keep following me, I will be calling out the days every month. The planting days for the year every month. Okay? So please make sure you write down the dates and be ready to grow some food this year. It's going to be exciting. And the Herb Garden Challenge, guys, I truly appreciate each and every one for taking the time out to participate in this challenge. Guys, the rules is very simple. Just watch, just listen to the rules, follow the rules, and you will be fine. Okay, it's very simple, nothing complicated, because we just want everybody to grow herbs. And at the end of the day, you still could walk away. 3 people still could walk away with a prize. Still able to get your video promoted. Still able to walk away with some herbs. Still able to a lot of things. So ain't no loss. Okay? All right. So I think we get that clear already with the herbs. So let me get back to my topic for a minute. Let me just for a few more minutes and then all right. So now let's look at it this way. Let's look at it this way, right? You decide that you want to grow your own food, right? You decide, okay, I want to grow my own food. I want to eat more healthy. So if that's the case, then what effort, how deep you decide to go with this journey you take it. Because now you're trying to grow your own food, you want to eat healthy. What step are you willing to take to take this journey? You can't just expect. So your step is, I'm going to grow my own food. This is your step. I want to eat healthy, so I'm going to grow my own food, right? Okay, that's cool. Want to grow your own food? That's amazing. That's wonderful. Love to hear that. All right. Remember, you say you also want to eat healthy, right? So now You want to grow your own food and you want to eat healthy. So what step are you going to make towards that? Or what effort are you going to make towards eating healthy? Because now we decide we're growing our own food. Now we're looking at we want to eat healthy. What step are you going to make to eat healthy? Well, I will say this. All right, boards and stuff. All right. Well, I will say this. Start paying attention to how you grow your food. Start paying attention to how you're growing your food. Start paying attention to what you're putting around your food. Start paying attention to these things. And guess what? You're going to start growing healthy food. So now that's effort, not just talking. Oh, I want to eat healthy. Oh, I want to grow my own food. But at the same time, you're not making no effort to eat healthy. So what you do, you start making effort to grow your food healthy, which is finding out how can I grow my food without adding all these things I'm hear people talking about. How can I do that? How can I grow my food and my food able to have the nutrition, the vitamins, the minerals, so everything you need? How can you grow your food for that in that form? Well, for what I experience, I think you got to try to grow them as natural as possible. The more natural you grow your food, the more you will get out of your food, more nutrition. Remember, sometimes you could be eating salad, you could be eating lettuce, you could be eating tomatoes every day, you could be eating whatever every day. But because they don't have the lack of nutrition, they're not doing nothing for you. Yes, you're eating it, but it's not doing nothing for you because it have no nutrition inside of it. It have nothing inside of it to nourish your body. So not just eating vegetables, is what kind of vegetables you eating. How did they grow? These things are very important. So eating healthy, you will have to make that step for yourself. You will, if you really want to eat healthy, that's your job. That ain't no one's job. So going somewhere and buy it doesn't mean you're eating healthy. Doesn't mean you're eating food with nutrition. So if that's your goal and you reach to the step where you say, okay, I'm planting my own food. Don't just end there, guys. Take it to the other steps where I want to eat healthy food. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to grow them with natural product. Get my little grass, my little thing and add around them. You see what I'm saying? So you try to grow them as natural as possible, and that's how you want to get the most out of them. Don't rush the plan. Let me tell you something. Sometimes you see a plant and the plant mightn't growing as fast as you expect it to grow. But I'm going to tell you something. It's the same thing with people. Sometimes, I don't know if you have a relative or someone who was the same height for a while. Like they're not moving from that height. And then one day, they just shoot up. You want to know what that? You want to know how they grow that fast. Same thing with the plants. So don't rush them. Your job is to take care of them, make sure the root around them is in good shape. Make sure you take good care of them. That's your job. And by you doing that, they're going to grow. There's a color. I noticed this. A matter of fact, I noticed this from a young boy. There's a color, a green color that your plant give off. And once you see that color, that's it. You ain't got to do anything to that plant again. That plant good. So always try to look for that green, a strange green. It will catch your eyes. I'm telling you. That green will catch your eyes if you see that green. It will definitely catch your eyes. Pay attention to your plants. Please do. Every year, pay attention. You will learn more. You'll be surprised the things you learn. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. And you never, don't make anyone tell you that they know everything in the garden, because I'll tell you this. Every day, you learn something new. Every day, you learn something new up inside there. Natural material is the best for the soil, the plants, and the environment. Exactly. Don't you know a lot of these things that we spray kill the bees? Don't you know that? A lot of things we think in our kill, damage the bees, damage the worms. Yeah. This is for real. At one time, they was talking about bee shortage and wanted people to real bee. Because bees are important. How do you think your fruit trees get pollinated and your vegetables? If we don't have bees and even butterfly getting wipe out as well. Butterfly. Don't you know, without bees and butterflies and birds, a lot of fruits you will not produce. A lot of vegetables will not produce. This is a natural way for them to produce. The butterfly, the birds, and the bees. Without them, we have a problem. So by you spraying and doing this and wiping them out, you're causing a havoc. Think about it. So true, the garden teach you about itself. There is so much to learn every day. Yes, the only how you will not learn something every day in the garden is if it's you. That's depend on you. You will not learn anything because you, not no one, because of you. But I guarantee you, every day you will learn something. Oh yes. I heard on video today that the best crop you can harvest in your garden is wisdom. All right. All right. All right. Because you learn so much up inside there. All right. Hi, Erica, my fly family. How you doing? Thank you for being here. What's going on? All right. You never stop learning. And you'll be surprised how much there is to learn in your garden. Basically, It's different level of gardening. It's different level of gardening. Different level. Not everybody on the same level when come on gardening. Some people go deeper into gardening. Some people just settle for, I'm gonna just plant some food and I'm good. Some people enter into the spiritual part of gardening as well. So if you really want to learn in the garden, you got to make sure you get the spiritual part as well. Because you could learn the physical and you could learn the spiritual. But I'm going to tell you something. Every time I go in my garden, I feel a complete different energy, a different feelings, a real good energy that flows through your body. Every time. This is why I always tell you guys, don't go in your garden upset. How much time I tell all of that? I always say, never go in your garden upset. If you're mad, leave it out your garden. Do not take it in there. Because these plants, you guys will be surprised. There's a spiritual energy dwells between these plants. And if you could find that connection inside there, it's a beautiful feeling. I tell you that. It's a beautiful feeling. Every time I enter my garden, such a beautiful, refreshing feelings just come over you, man, and just you feel good, you feel at peace, you feel the joy of gardening. So this is why I'm saying everybody has different level of gardening. Some people just decide to take some food. I'm gonna just grow my food. Some people take up the spiritual part of it. And the spiritual part of it is where you feel energies. Oh, yes. Yes, I agree. Positive vibes. Oh, yes. There's always positive vibes in the garden. That's no joke. But that still depends on the individual. Because a lot of people travel with negative energy. I'm telling you. A lot of people travel anywhere they go. They pull in this negative energy with them. You see? This is why I always say, when you go into your garden, enter in your garden, if you upset with someone, leave it outside. You don't want to mix them two energy together. Guys gonna start cause corruption. Then you will not get that feelings anymore. You know why you will not get a feelings? Because now you introduce another energy. Now two of them are back with each other. So now you can't get you more get the feeling of corruption instead of peace in your garden. Oh yes, I agree. I was in the garden today, happy and singing. All right, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's how you're supposed to be in your garden. Happy, singing, joyful. The plants love it. Oh, yes, the plants love that type of energy. That's why I keep saying, I keep saying, do not go in your garden upset. You could mad as hell. Even a squirrel eat off all your stuff urban gardening. Even a squirrel take out all your stuff. Don't get mad, sis. Just smile until you come out your garden. Because that energy is amazing. I'm telling you right now. It is a good feeling. I love it. Facts. I love that. Okay. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That energy, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. All right. Miss Shirley Oji says I dance too. That's what I'm saying. So, well, many people up in here could confess to what I'm talking about. The feelings, oh my goodness. It's an awesome feelings up in your garden with that energy flowing. Oh yes, peaceful. Nobody bothering you. All you hear the birds they're making music, the wind blowing. It is a beautiful feeling. Oh yes. And happy part. Yeah. That's the thing. You could have a party with your actual self in your garden. Let me tell you, you will be in your garden all day. All day. You ain't thirsty. You ain't hungry. You ain't want to walk. You just good all day in your garden. And no form of hungry enter your body. And you ain't thirsty. It is a good feelings. So guys, the gardeners out there who never get this experience, leave the negative energy out of your garden. Go into your garden with a peace of mind. Attract that peace you're looking for. And please do not try to carry the corruption in your garden because you wouldn't be able to rest in your garden. You will ready to run out your garden. You will start feeling hungry while you're doing your garden because why? You're not at peace. So try find that peace in your garden. Keep all them things out of your garden. Try to create a natural garden that nature doing the work for you, and you will find more connection in your garden. Maybe you're using, if you're not getting a connection, maybe you're using too much of different things. Maybe you just need to stick to the leaves and the rotten tree chunks and the grass. Maybe you need to stick to that. Maybe you will be able to find that beautiful connection out there because it's out there. It's just you got to connect to it and receive it. Oh, yes, it's there. Great wisdom. I cannot wait. All right. I know you cannot wait. I know you're ready. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Oh wow. Miss Shirley, Funky Four Corner Electric Slide. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yes. You guys know what I'm talking about. I like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah. It is a good feelings. It's an amazing feelings to go in the garden and grow your food with that energy. Everything go beautiful. Your plants them look healthy. Your garden is just rich. Your plants them is just tasty. Your soil is just amazing. I mean, everything just looking natural and beautiful. No commercial, nothing, just natural. And over here, we already show you. You can grow your food natural without adding. So if I'm showing you that, and you decide you want to grow natural, then you should be a part of it, because I'm showing you every step. 900 video heading for 1,000 videos, and they all teaching. They all have tons of information up inside them with proof, videos to prove everything I say, to back me everything I say. So you're trying to grow healthy food, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I can't wait to get outside in the garden, but thinking of scrolling back this year. Okay, all right, all right. I know how it is. I know how it is, all bad. I know how it is. Time is flying, though. Time is flying. You soon out there. I tell you that. You want to add more fruit cheese? Well, I mean, it ain't a bad thing to do. I tell you that. It ain't a bad thing to add a few more fruit trees, because fruit is getting expensive. Fruits getting expensive. Yes. So it ain't a bad thing to do, guys, to add a few more fruit trees if you have the space. All right? If you have the space, please do not hesitate. Everything getting expensive. Fruit, food, everything. The price had risen on everything. Some twice, the price has risen 50%, something 30%. You know, so you got to try to get as much up in your yard as possible, where you could just walk outside and pick some fresh fruits. Fruits getting pretty expensive. I don't know how you guys see it, but for what I see, in the next 2 years, I think we're going to be seeing a whole different. What we're seeing here, I think, is going to be a complete different. Yeah, and those, yes, yes. So we got to be, guys. Let me tell you this. You see, we got to prep. We got to prep, right? We got to prep, but we got to be aware of how we prepping and what we getting. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll tell you this. If something serious happen, say something happen and you got to leave your home, right? Because storm come, you got to leave your home. Honestly, you cannot live with a lot of these things. And sometimes if you have the funds, so you can't just spend everything you have, guys. Yes, you got to prep. With me, I will try to get my generator, because that could help keep some gas. Certain thing I will try to keep, but don't spend every dime you have trying to get these things, because if anything happen and you got to leave, you see what I'm saying? You cannot take them, right? But if you have some funds in your pocket, you might be able to get something from. You understand? Wherever you go, you might be able to get something. You see what I'm saying? So don't spend every dime you have trying to always try to keep something. Yes, you got to prep. Don't get me wrong. You have to prep, but do not prep with every dime you have. You must have something in case you have to leave your home. So put some money aside Yes, in times money might be useful, but who knows? Maybe it might be. But keep something that if you cannot take everything you have something to exchange. I had this conversation with someone, and yes, it makes a lot of sense. What they were saying make a lot of sense. You're supposed to, you cannot just spend every dime you have looking to buy this type of generator, that generator. You understand? And then when time comes, you got to leave everything. You can't take nothing. So have something that you could exchange, that you could take with you, that you could exchange. Oh, you can, you have some money that you can buy. All right? That's my opinion, guys. Hey, Fifi Johnny, I ain't watched that. I ain't finished watch that video that you upload with them talking and chicken. But I gotta check that video. I can't wait. For real. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing. You know, this is what I'm saying, guys. If you growing, if you interested in growing chicken or trying to rear turkey, check out Fifi Journey, guys. Check out Fifi Journey. You hear what turkey she get today? Do you hear? Let me put you up on the screen. Hold on, hold on. Let me see what turkey she says she get today. All right. That's Fifi Journey, guys. Check out Fifi Journey. You want to know about chicken, turkey? Check Fifi Journey out. She also plan food as well. 25 chicken she get today and 10 turkey. I mean, come on. Doing an amazing job. Know what she doing. You could learn a lot from she with these chicken. You know what I'm saying? I used to go chicken, but that was a long time ago. And the way she do it, it remind me. It remind me of how we used to grow chicken. So check Fifi Journey out, man. I think, oh man, you growing chicken too, right? Then Urban Garden growing chicken as well. So if you guys interested in learning about chicken, you the right place, man, for real. Let me know. All right. Okay. All right, Fifi. Business coming. Business coming, Fifi. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yep. Wait, let me see. Okay. No, no problem. No problem. Thank you. So, okay. How about you get your chicken in April? Okay. All right. I hear that. All right. Okay, quail. Oh, wow. You guys doing big thing, man. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you want to learn about chicken. Yeah, you could learn a lot over there. I'm enjoying the videos there because it bring back memories. You know what I'm saying? It really brings back. And the thing about it, no, it's not just, you see, the thing about it is, it's not just about growing chicken. It's about knowing what you're doing. You see, it's not just, oh, I'm growing some chicken. It's about knowing what you're doing and able to teach people and show people, let people learn. Because many people want to grow chicken, but they don't know how to grow the chicken. So that check she out. Check her out. You learn a lot over there if you're really interested in growing some chicken. I'm telling you. It bring back memories. You know what I mean? And like I said, it's not about growing chicken. It's about knowing how to grow them and knowing about them. This is why we got to learn about what things we do. Just like the plant, we learn about our plants. The animal, if you growing them, you're supposed to learn about them as well. I got a rabbit. Okay. All right. Yes, guys. So Urban getting our chicken. So that's another channel you could able to check out. And Urban also going live this Saturday morning. Every Saturday morning. So you guys could check her out as well. Let me see who else up inside here. Almost everybody. Shout out to you, Angela Garden Delight. Shout out to you, Tara Jones Williamson. Shout out to you, Miss Shirley Oji Gardner. Shout out to you, Erica, my fly family. Shout out to you, Urban Garden Chronicles. Shout out to Eb, Board and Stuff, the Garden of Eden. Shout out to each and every one of you who come out and support tonight. Thank you, guys. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And guys, don't forget to hit the like button, guys. I'll truly appreciate it. All right. And don't forget, we go live every Thursday. No problem. No problem, Miss Shirley. No, Miss Shirley, no problem. Remember, guys, we go live every Thursday and at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we do open discussion. We just talk about different topics. We could talk about plants. We could talk about soil. We could talk about different things. So, and this is open discussion. Yes, this is every Thursday. The live is open discussion with different topic. So we thank each and every one of you for you guys are amazing. You guys share information. You guys confirm that there's an energy in the garden that is beautiful, make you dance, make you have fun. Yes, I appreciate you guys. Okay. I will be all right, Erica, my fly family. I appreciate you. Okay, hold on. I didn't call out the plantain day. I thought I did. Okay, hold on. This was on me. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tara Jones. I appreciate that. Thank you. We here every Thursday, so you could check we every Thursday. And we all I do pop up from time to time. So maybe you could hit notification bell, because I also do pop-up, which I'm going to be doing some pop-up in this week coming, because I want to talk more about the garden challenge as well. So yes, I'll be doing some pop-up. Thank you. I'm glad that you come here and appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Tara Jones Williamson. We appreciate you. All right. Are you going to? Okay. The planting days for next month is the 14th and the 15th. Yes, the 14th and the 15th, guys. Write it down. If you can plant the 14th and the 15th, please write it down. All right. It's a beautiful planting day. All right. I plant by the size, the shape of the moon. So I'm giving you guys some. You can do your own research and see how it works for you. Try it with different plants and different days and see how it works for you. But it's a beautiful planting day, the 14th and the 15th of March. Oh, yes. Make sure you write it down. Yes, Orban. Yes, the 14th and the 15th. I enjoy your garden too. All right, Miss. All right. That's good. Check out each other, guys. Don't forget, check out each other. Everybody have a garden channel up in here. Don't forget to check out each other. Support however you can. However you can. The herb slow. Only the basil. Yeah, but that some of them basil is very, very fast to pop up. Basil very, very fast. So basil will be your first one. Yes. Basil will be your first one. They pop up like in a few days. They up. So don't worry, don't stress about it. You'll be all right. Yeah, I believe you'll be all right. Yes, 14th and the 15th of March. Two beautiful planting days. Oh yes. Good planting days are on March. Yes, yes, yes. So if please write it down and make sure if you could plant anything outdoor, please plant something the 14th and the 15th of March. And guys, don't forget to check out Orgy Living Life. She's a new gardener. Please give her some encouragement. You know what I'm saying? That she also in the Herb Garden Challenge. And we're trying to encourage the new gardeners. We don't want them to fail in no way possible. So our thing is to encourage them to grow something. All right? Yes, guys. So thank you guys for coming out. I truly appreciate you guys. I hope this live was motivated to encourage you guys to do your garden, to do work on your soil, to try to grow your food natural, because that's what we about. We about growing organic food. We not trying to use things we don't know around our food. We're not trying to get rid of the bees and the butterfly and the worms them that we needed, that we need. We're not trying to get rid of them. So we try to work with nature and not against nature. Okay? We walk with nature, not against nature. Thank you guys for coming out. Truly appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. And do not forget, support each other however you can. We can all learn from each other. Support the Herb Garden Challenge. Look at the big picture, guys. Look at the big picture. All right? Peace, love, and blessings to you guys. I appreciate if you guys can hit the like button or even share this live. All right. Thank you guys. Truly appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Peace and love. Thank you.